There is no path to happiness, happiness is the path. Doubt everything. Find your own light. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. If a man speak or act with an evil thought, suffering follows him as the wheel follows the hoof of the beast that draws the wagon. If a man speak or act with a good thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him. Three things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Conquer the angry one by not getting angry, conquer the wicked by goodness, conquer the stingy by generosity, and the liar by speaking the truth. It is like a lighted torch whose flame can be distributed to ever so many other torches which people may bring along, and therewith they will dispel darkness, while the original torch itself remains burning ever the same. It is even so with the bliss of the way. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. Whatever a monk keeps pursuing with his thinking and pondering, that becomes the inclination of his awareness. Words do not express thoughts very well. Everything immediately becomes a little different, a little distorted, a little foolish. And yet it also pleases me and seems right that what is of value and wisdom of one man seems nonsense to another. Meditate. Live purely. Be quiet. Do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out. From behind the clouds. Shine. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. There is no fire like passion, there is no shark like hatred, there is no snare like folly, there is no torrent like greed. Nothing ever exists entirely alone, everything is in relation to everything else. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. True love is born from understanding. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. no one can purify another. Nothing is forever except change. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise you will miss most of your life. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. The past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. With our thoughts we make the world. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Attachment leads to suffering. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Long is the night to him who is awake, long is a mile to him who is tired, long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Suffering follows an evil thought as the wheels of a cart follow the oxen that draws it. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Joy follows a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. A man asked Gautama Buddha, "I want happiness." Buddha said, "First remove I, that's ego, then remove want, that's desire. See now you are left with only happiness. You are the community now. Be a lamp for yourselves. Be your own refuge. Seek for no other. All things must pass. Strive on diligently. Don't give up. The way is not in the sky, the way is in the heart." In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. What is evil? Killing is evil, lying is evil, slandering is evil, abuse is evil, gossip is evil, envy is evil, hatred is evil, to cling to false doctrine is evil. All these things are evil. And what is the root of evil? Desire is the root of evil, illusion is the root of evil. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way, and not starting.